Ultimate Gardeners, welcome back to the Ultimate Gardening channel. My name is Emmanuel Arce, well known as the Ultimate Gardener. In today's extending spawning video, I'm going to give you guys an entire tutorial on what to do when you get clearance plants. I'm sorry I haven't been posting in a while. It's just that I had to catch up with a few things here personally, and so now I have the time to do a video, and so it's time to go ahead and teach you guys something new. In the past, I have showed you guys what to do with clearing plants, but it's time to do a refresh because I went plant shopping this morning and I got 4 canna lilies at clearance price, and so I'm going to give you guys the correct way and proper way on what to do when they arrive to your property. And so let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So, Ultimate Gardeners, here I have one of the canna lilies I purchased in clearance. Lowe's has a new system now where it price ranges, so they no longer do automatic pricing based on each plant. Now they give like a price range, whether it be like $9.99 all the way to $4. It's like $2, something like that. And so these plants were retail priced at $9.98, and I only got them for $4. So I decided to get 4 of them. And so the coloring is orange. I usually don't go with these vibrant colors, but in this case I did want to go ahead and go with vibrant colors because canna lilies look way more beautiful in vibrant colors, and so I decided to go with orange. Plus the garden is lacking a little bit of orange, so might as well fill in that spot with this. So point number 1 is you have to water all clearance plants, whether it be canna lilies like this, whether it be other perennials, doesn't matter what it is. You have to go ahead and water them automatically once they come to your home, because what they do with clearance plants is they completely skip on watering with them because they put them at clearance for a reason. Clearance plants is technically the oops section, like my neighbor liked to say it. It's where all plants that are dying moves their way over there, where the price has been lowered. But plants like this do not has to get watered, because if not they won't survive. And so the thing Lowe's does is cuts the watering on every single one of them, so the plants could die faster and they could get out of stock easier. And so you don't want that to happen. So I was able to get these look like they were just put in clearance section, so I was happy to be able to get them. And so point number 1 is watering. So let's go ahead and go on to point number 2. So, Ultimate Gardeners, coming at point number 2 is trimming. Even though canna lilies like this, they are in a great structure, I decided to go with a canna lily in a great structure right here. And so when I mean by trimming, I mean like taking off any dead plants, any dead leaf, any damaged leaves, because the thing with clearance section is that these plants have been struggling for multiple different days or multiple even weeks. And so you want to go ahead and help them out, giving them a boost of energy by taking out any spent blooms like this that holds a ton of energy and that like completely gives off and does not focus on any type of more bushy growth or more flower growth. So if you want to promote more energy towards that, you want to take out any like dead flowers like these, any flowers like these. You want to go ahead and take out any damaged leaves. For example, like this tattered one, even if it's still green, if it's teared up and completely bad, you want to go ahead and tear that up and trim it. Technically give it a nice haircut, technically clean it up, because when clearance plants come to this, Lowe's completely neglects them and they don't care about what happens to them. So you want to go ahead and treat them well. And once again, point number 2 is to clean off any dead flowers or any dead leaves. So let's go ahead and move on to point number 3. So, Ultimate Gardeners, coming at point number 3 is sun exposures. Canna lilies like this are recommended to be planted in a full sun location, but what I recommend, if their clearance rack is in full sun location without watering, that is like very terrible for a plant, because that's technically you killing it on purpose. And so I would recommend watering it and keeping it in a shaded area only for a few days until it rebounds, and then you can go ahead and put it back in its proper sun exposure. Like for canna lilies, I'll only be putting it in a full shaded location for only 3 days until it rebounds, and then I'm gonna put it right back up to the full sun location, and then we get to planting. So make sure to stay tuned with us, because I have a great projects coming up with these canna lilies. So I want you guys to see the progress of clearance, technically rags to riches. So hopefully you'll be able to see that difference. You'll be able to see this process of tutorial on what to do with clearance plants does actually work. So let's go ahead and move on to point number 4. So, Ultimate Gardeners, coming at number 4 is bumping up on pot size. If you do not know where your clearance plants are going to be placed just yet, you want to go ahead and bump them up, whether it be the same nursery can, you want to bump them up at least 2 times as bigger as what they're in the container now. Because pretty sure these plants are getting root bounded like crazy, and so you don't want the plant to choke itself out. And so you want to go ahead and bump it up a size and for it to stay happy, and probably within the next time you're ready to plant them, they'll be way more bigger and way more prettier for you guys to actually plant. So like I already have an area where I want to go ahead and put them. There's no necessity of pumping it up a pot, but if you don't have an area where you have to put them already, I would recommend bumping it up a size. So yeah, let me go ahead and move on to the 5th and final point. So to my gardeners, coming at number 5 is fertilizing. Fertilizing has to play a huge role with clearance plants. Clearance plants like this are losing lack of energy due to how neglected they were, because no watering, full sun, and no trimming causes a lot of damage to the plant. And so you want to go ahead and give it a boost of nutrients and a boost of proteins and all that energy it needs to go ahead and rebound. So you want to go ahead and fertilize it with whatever fertilizer you have. I'll recommend using Plant Tone from Espoma because that's what I use. It works like miracles. If you're bumping it up a pot size, you can go ahead and put the fertilizer in the bigger pot so it could be fertilized already. But if you're using it in the area where you already have it, where it's already going to be in its new home, in the hole, you want to go ahead and put a little bit of fertilizer so it could go ahead and boost an energy and do an entire showstopper performance for you. So yeah, that's going to be it for this exciting sprouting video, you guys. Let me go ahead and wrap it up. So to my gardeners, that's going to be it for this exciting sprouting video. Once again, in this tutorial, I showed you guys the step-by-step on what to do with your clearance plants. Clearance plants are one of the most delightful things you could get because they're the plants you want but at a cheaper price, and they are very easy to take care of and very easy to rebound. So with these simple steps, you can absolutely transform these clearance plants to be amazing showstopper plants. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to support my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified when a new exciting sprouting video comes out just like this one, make sure to hit that bell notification button so you get notified when a new exciting sprouting video comes out. Thank you all so much for watching, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye guys.